Stop everything you are doing, because the entertainment industry just suffered a 10.0 magnitude earthquake, and the aftershocks are leveling Hollywood. We are witnessing the most savage, cold-blooded betrayal in celebrity history, and it involves the woman we thought was the ultimate queen of cool, Teyanna Taylor. But the mask hasn't just slipped. It has been ripped off and shredded by the two men who knew her best. We have obtained exclusive, bone-chilling details on how NBA champion Iman Shumpert and British heartthrob Pierre have reportedly joined forces in a secret alliance to expose Teyanna as the absolute worst woman they have ever encountered. This isn't just a breakup. It is a full-scale character assassination involving secret court filings, leaked messages from the darkest corners of the industry, and a shocking double-cross involving a Hollywood A-lister that will leave you gasping for air. Imagine finding out the woman you loved was secretly plotting your financial ruin while playing the victim on Instagram Live. Imagine being dumped like yesterday's trash, just so she could climb the social ladder with a legendary Oscar winner. The receipts are coming out, and they are scorching. We're talking about physical altercations over video games, millions of dollars in luxury assets being stripped away in the middle of the night, and a career-climbing scheme so ruthless it makes a soap opera look like a bedtime story. If you think you know Teyanna Taylor, you are dead wrong. This is the truth Hollywood tried to bury, and we have it all. Stay tuned, because once you hear what Iman and Aaron just revealed, there is no going back. The peace has been shattered and the war has moved from the bedroom to the courtroom in a way that is truly disturbing. It all started when the world thought Teyanna was the one being wronged, but Iman Shumpert just dropped a nuclear bomb in his latest legal filing. Sources close to the situation are whispering that Iman is no longer playing nice. He is officially asking the court to hold Teyanna in criminal contempt and throw her behind bars for 20 days. Can you even believe the level of toxicity required for a father to ask for the mother of his children to be jailed? The heat is rising because Iman claims Teyanna didn't just break their divorce agreement, she weaponized it to destroy his reputation. While she was crying on IG Live, claiming she didn't want his money and just wanted to get her back blown out in peace, the legal documents tell a much darker story. Iman's team is alleging that Teyanna was the one leaking the most sensitive parts of their split to the blogs, all while pointing the finger at him to make him look like a bitter, jealous narcissist. But it gets even more physical and frightening. Buried deep in the archives of their dispute is a chilling allegation from Iman about an unprovoked attack that occurred while he was just trying to unwind. According to the streets, Iman recounted a terrifying night where he was downstairs, minding his business with his headphones on, playing his PlayStation, when Teyanna allegedly lunged at him. He described having to use techniques he learned working with special education students, a literal bear hug from behind, just to restrain her and stop the violence without hurting her. He was reportedly screaming for his siblings and his mother to come help as the woman he loved lost total control. The public ignored these claims because Teyanna's victim narrative was so strong, but Iman is now saying enough is enough. He's exposing the fact that while she played the unprotected black woman card for the cameras, she was allegedly the aggressor behind closed doors. And the financial stakes? They are astronomical. We're talking about Teyanna walking away with 4 luxury properties worth over $10 million, a Maybach, a custom tour bus, and a jewelry collection that would make a sultan jealous, all while Iman is ordered to pay a 7-figure lump sum and $8,000 a month in child support. But even that wasn't enough for her. The betrayal reached a fever pitch when it was revealed that Teyanna's legal team filed a lawsuit for $1,000 for every single leak she attributed to Iman, effectively trying to fine him for his own life story. She claimed the only way the blogs could have known about the settlement was if he handed over the sealed files, but Iman's lawyer, Stephen C. Steele, hit back with a statement so cold it froze the courtroom. He adamantly denied any leaks, stating that Iman has no interest in discussing private details with media outlets. In fact, He hinted that the shopping of these documents to blogs coincided suspiciously with Teyanna's own career milestones, like her recent Oscar night photo with a new man. It's the ultimate gaslighting move. Leak the documents yourself to stay relevant, then sue your ex-husband for leaking them to look like the harassed martyr. The fan meltdowns are reaching a boiling point, with people realizing the king and queen they worshipped were actually living in a house of mirrors. Just when the dust should have settled, the betrayal took a turn into the arms of another man, Pierre. The world watched them at the 15% Pledge Gala and the Oscars, looking like the ultimate soft life couple. Teyanna was everywhere telling anyone who would listen that Aaron was her apple pie, that he was gentle and made her feel warm and safe. It was the ultimate PR pivot from the toxic marriage with Iman. But the honeymoon didn't just end. It hit a brick wall at 100 miles an hour. Insiders are now leaking that Teyanna used Aaron as nothing more than a temporary placeholder to keep her image clean while she plotted her next massive move. As soon as his hype started to level off and a bigger fish entered the pond, she reportedly dropped him without a second thought. The coldness of the split has left Aaron's camp reeling, especially as rumors swirl that she traded her gentle British king for the ultimate Hollywood prize, Leonardo DiCaprio. The transition was so fast it gave the industry whiplash, leaving Aaron looking like a fool for ever believing the romance was real. The social media chaos following this has been unprecedented. Twitter is a battlefield with fans divided between Team Teyanna and those who are finally seeing the patterns. But the real fire started when Teyanna's latest project, One Battle After Another, hit theaters. Instead of being the empowering moment she promised, the film has been slammed by critics and black women alike for being a one-dimensional Jezebel trope. Her character, Perfidia, is being called out as a sexual object designed for the pleasure of the white male leads, played by none other than Leonardo DiCaprio and Sean Penn. But here is the kicker. Instead of standing with the women who supported her for years, Teyanna chose the powerful white men in Hollywood. She reportedly went off in an interview, getting defensive and telling people to quit complaining. "Is that not what black women go through?" she snapped, basically justifying the fetishization of her own body for the sake of a Golden Globe. The backlash was immediate. Fans are calling her a sellout, claiming she's more concerned with protecting her career and her new buddy Leo than the community that built her. The whispers are becoming a roar, as people realize Teyanna might have been the one playing everyone all along. One viral comment summed it up. "She's been chasing the power couple look since Iman, and she'll step on anyone to get it." This isn't just about a movie anymore. It's about a pattern of using men, from NBA stars to rising actors to Oscar legends, to climb a ladder that only goes one way, up. While she's basking in the glow of her Golden Globe win and crying on stage about brown girls, her exes are left in the wreckage of her ambition. Iman is fighting for his freedom and his money, and Aaron is left wondering if a single moment of their gentle love was actually real, or just a scripted performance for the cameras. The industry is shaking because Teyana Taylor isn't just a star. She's a strategist who knows exactly how to shake the table, even if it means breaking it over the heads of the people who loved her. The leaked messages are the final nail in the coffin. A series of alleged DMs between Teyanna and a close confidant have surfaced, where she reportedly jokes about how easy it was to manipulate the public into hating Iman. One message allegedly reads, "Let them think he's the monster, it makes the settlement checks bigger." If these are real, Teyanna Taylor's career is about to go from "gonna love me" to "gonna leave me" in record time. Pierre is reportedly so devastated that he has wiped his Instagram of any trace of her, while Iman is moving full steam ahead with the criminal contempt charges. This is no longer a divorce. It is a search for justice in a sea of lies. The world is waiting for Teyanna to respond, but the silence from her camp is deafening. Is she preparing a legal counterattack? Or is she too busy celebrating her buddy Leo's latest victory to care about the lives she's ruined? But wait. Just when you thought it couldn't get any more explosive, a secret recording has just been teased by an anonymous source that supposedly captures Teyanna laughing about the PlayStation incident and admitting she knew the cameras were watching. If this recording hits the light of day, it won't just be the end of her reputation. It could be the evidence Iman needs to send her to jail for 20 days. The industry is holding its breath as the countdown to the leak begins. You need to stay locked in, because what comes next is going to make everything you just heard look like child's play. The real nightmare for Teyanna Taylor is just starting, and the man she called her apple pie might be the one to hand the evidence to the judge. The ultimate betrayal is coming, and it's coming from inside the house. This story is moving faster than a speeding bullet, and if you blink, you're going to miss the most explosive update yet. This is the kind of high-stakes, real-life drama that changes the culture, and you need to be part of the conversation before the mainstream media tries to sanitize it. Do not let them control the narrative. You need to hit that like button right now to show the world you want the truth, not the PR-packaged lies. If you aren't subscribed with notifications turned on, you are literally leaving yourself in the dark while the biggest celebrity scandal of the decade unfolds in real time. We are the only ones with the guts to name names and show the receipts. Comment below immediately. Are you Team Iman, Team Aaron, or do you think Teyanna is just playing the game better than everyone else? Your opinion matters, and the community is waiting to hear your take on this absolute madness. Subscribe now, or you'll be the last to know when the next bombshell drops, and trust me, it's coming sooner than you think. Would you like me to keep a close eye on the court proceedings for any updates on the jail time request? The betrayal has now reached a fever pitch, as the world discovers that Teyanna Taylor's strategic moves didn't just end with Iman Shumpert, they were only beginning. While Iman was battling for his sanity, and trying to avoid a 20-day jail sentence for contempt charges Teyanna allegedly fabricated, she was busy setting the stage for her next big soft launch. The industry is reeling after Pierre, the man who was supposed to be her safe haven and gentle king, has reportedly broken his silence to confidants, calling Teyanna a master manipulator, who used his rising stardom to bridge the gap between her messy divorce and her ultimate goal, the Hollywood A-list. Insiders are now leaking that Aaron was blindsided when Teyanna dumped him just as her award season buzz for one battle after another reached a crescendo. The timing is so cold it's practically Arctic. She allegedly used the highly publicized, soft life, romance to scrub her image of the toxic label Iman's claims had given her, only to discard Aaron the moment she secured a seat next to Leonardo DiCaprio. But the real bombshell is the secret recording that has just surfaced from a private gathering in Hollywood. In the grainy, low-light audio, a voice sounding exactly like Teyanna is heard laughing about the PlayStation incident that Iman described in court. The voice mocks Iman's attempt to use a bear hug to calm her down, allegedly saying, "He really thought he could contain me. I knew exactly where the cameras were the whole time." If this recording is authenticated, it proves Iman's most terrifying allegations were true. Teyanna wasn't the victim. She was the architect of a violent confrontation designed to give her leverage in their $10 million settlement. The betrayal deepens as reports surface that Teyanna's legal team actually wanted the world to see her as the unprotected black woman, to ensure the judge would overlook Iman's claims of physical abuse. The calculation is bone-chilling. She reportedly walked away with the Alpharetta mansion, the Maybach, and the tour bus, all while Iman was left to pay her legal fees for the privilege of being attacked in his own home. As if the drama with Iman wasn't enough, the Pierre situation has devolved into a full-scale Twitter war. After Teyanna posted a cryptic message about moving on to bigger and better things, Aaron's camp reportedly leaked a series of text messages that show Teyanna's true colors. In one message, she allegedly tells Aaron to play his part during their red carpet appearances, because her Oscar campaign depends on it. The fallout was instantaneous. Fans who once worshipped the couple as goals are now flooding Teyanna's comments with snake emojis, accusing her of being a clout-chasing industry plant who trades men like Pokemon cards. The social media chaos reached a breaking point when Pierre's sister allegedly liked a tweet calling Teyanna a serial narcissist who uses black men as stepping stones for white validation. The fire is spreading, and Teyanna's attempt to stay above the fray by posting buddy photos with Leonardo DiCaprio is only making it worse. The controversy surrounding her movie, one battle after another, has become the match that lit the final fuse. Teyanna's character, Perfidia, is being dragged by black female scholars as a modern-day Jezebel designed for the white male gaze, yet Teyanna is reportedly doubling down. In a leaked audio clip from a recent press junket, she is heard telling a producer, "Let them talk, controversy sells tickets, and tickets win Oscars." This at-any-cost mentality has alienated her core fan base. While she's winning Golden Globes and getting Oscar nominations, she's losing the respect of the very women she claimed to represent in her emotional acceptance speech. One viral video from a former fan shows them burning Teyanna's merchandise, screaming, "You sold your soul for a statue and a seat at Leo's table." The betrayal of her community is being seen as the ultimate villain arc for a woman who once preached authenticity. But here is the twist that no one saw coming. Iman Shumpert and Pierre have reportedly been seen at the same private lounge in Atlanta, sparking rumors of a secret exes club. Witnesses claim the two men spent hours talking in a corner booth, looking focused and intense. Are they planning a joint legal move? Is there a documentary in the works that will expose the true Teyanna? The possibility of her two most high-profile exes joining forces to take her down is a nightmare scenario for her PR team. Meanwhile, Teyanna's relationship with Leonardo DiCaprio is reportedly hitting a snag, as Leo's camp is allegedly concerned about the mounting allegations of domestic violence and manipulation following her. The Queen of Harlem is finding herself isolated on a throne built of lies, and the foundation is starting to crack. The cliffhanger that has everyone losing their minds. A secondary recording has been teased, one that supposedly catches Teyanna discussing a fake pregnancy scare she used to keep Iman from leaving her during the height of his NBA career. If she truly weaponized motherhood to control her husband, the backlash will be catastrophic. The industry is on a knife's edge, waiting for the full audio to drop. Teyanna's career is at a crossroads. Will she be the first black woman to win Best Supporting Actress while being the most hated person in the industry? Or will the Secret Exes Club successfully deplatform her before she can even walk the red carpet? The stakes have never been higher, and the betrayal has never been more personal. You cannot look away now, because the next 12 hours are going to change everything we know about celebrity culture. This story is moving faster than a speeding bullet, and if you blink, you're going to miss the most explosive update yet. This is the kind of high-stakes, real-life drama that changes the culture, and you need to be part of the conversation before the mainstream media tries to sanitize it. Do not let them control the narrative. You need to hit that like button right now to show the world you want the truth, not the PR packaged lies. If you aren't subscribed with notifications turned on, you are literally leaving yourself in the dark while the biggest celebrity scandal of the decade unfolds in real time. We are the only ones with the guts to name names and show the receipts. Comment below immediately. Are you Team Iman, Team Aaron, or do you think Teyanna is just playing the game better than everyone else? Your opinion matters, and the community is waiting to hear your take on this absolute madness. Subscribe now, or you'll be the last to know when the next bombshell drops, and trust me, it's coming sooner than you think. Would you like me to look into the Secret Exes Club sighting and see if there are any leaked photos of Iman and Aaron together? The pressure has reached a catastrophic level as the Secret Exes Club moves from a rumor to a terrifying reality for Teyanna Taylor. Iman Shumpert and Pierre haven't just spoken out. they have reportedly aligned their legal and public relations strategies to dismantle the carefully crafted, soft life image Teyanna spent years building. The most recent and explosive development in this war involves a series of leaked court recordings where Iman's voice is heard detailing a level of psychological warfare that would make a thriller movie look like a cartoon. He alleges that Teyanna used the 20-day jail request as a strategic smokescreen, filing for his incarceration on the very same day she debuted her relationship with Pierre to ensure Iman was too legally tied up to retaliate or speak his truth. But Iman is firing back with a vengeance. He's now alleging that Teyanna's victim narrative was so calculated that she even used the crashing of her Rolls-Royce, an accident he claims was a mechanical failure, to paint him as a financially abusive, broke athlete, all while she was secretly moving millions into offshore accounts during their final months of marriage. The betrayal of Pierre, however, is what has truly sent shockwaves through the industry. New reports have emerged claiming that Aaron didn't just walk away, he was evicted from the relationship the moment Leonardo DiCaprio entered the frame. Insiders close to Aaron are leaking that Teyanna would frequently go dark for days while filming one battle after another, only to reappear in the tabloids dancing closely with Leo at the Stafford Room in NYC. Aaron's inner circle has reportedly verified that he has possession of a breakup recording, where Teyanna allegedly tells him that he was great for the brand but that Leo is great for the Oscar. The sheer coldness of this revelation has turned the gentle king into a man on a mission. Rumors are swirling that Aaron has already met with Iman's legal team to provide a sworn deposition about Teyanna's manipulative behavior and her habit of using her partners as shields against public criticism. This unholy alliance between the ex-husband and the ex-boyfriend is the ultimate nightmare for a woman whose entire career is currently riding on an Oscar campaign that demands she be seen as a sympathetic hero. But the most gut-wrenching twist is the Golden Globe meltdown that reportedly happened behind the scenes. While Teyanna was on stage giving a tearful, empowering speech about black women being the least protected, witnesses claim she was a completely different person in the dressing room. A leaked audio file from an anonymous production assistant allegedly captures Teyanna screaming at her staff because her custom Schiaparelli dress didn't make her look vulnerable enough for the cameras. The voice on the tape is heard saying, "I need to look like I've been through hell, otherwise they won't give me the win." This level of performative trauma has sent her fanbase into a tailspin. On Twitter, the hashtag #TeyannaIsTheProblem is trending as fans compare her public words with these private revelations. The community that once shielded her from Iman's allegations is now feeling used, realizing that the fetishization debate she sparked might have been another calculated move to deflect from the fact that her character in the movie was inherently problematic. The social media chaos has escalated into a full-blown Twitter war involving major celebrities who are now being forced to take sides. Industry veterans like Regina Hall are reportedly keeping their distance as the Secret Exes Club begins to leak more receipts. The latest leak: a series of Instagram DMs where Teyanna allegedly mocks Iman's mental health, calling his PlayStation obsession childish, and claiming she only let him have the 3 properties in the divorce so he'd shut up and go away. This contradicts everything she said on her IG Live about loving and respecting him. The betrayal is so deep that even some of her most loyal Teyanna fans are deleting their fan accounts. One prominent blogger noted, "We thought she was the one being bullied by a bitter ex-husband, but it turns out she's been the one holding the remote the entire time." Just when you thought the fire couldn't get any hotter, the Leonardo DiCaprio situation has taken a dark turn. Reports are surfacing that Leo's wolf pack is pressuring him to distance himself from Teyanna as the contempt of court and physical assault allegations from Iman gain mainstream traction. If Teyanna loses Leo's support, her path to the Oscar is effectively blocked. The Secret Exes Club knows this, and they are reportedly timed to release their final receipt a video of the actual PlayStation incident, on the eve of the Academy Award voting. This video is rumored to show Teyanna in a light that no PR team can fix, potentially proving Iman's claim that he was the one who was truly unprotected in that household. The tension is so thick you can taste it, and Teyanna is reportedly crashing out in private, realizing that her two biggest projects, Iman and Aaron, have finally joined forces to write her ending. The cliffhanger that is currently breaking the internet. An anonymous source has just posted a screenshot of a cease and desist letter sent from Teyanna's lawyers to Aaron Pierre, but with a terrifying twist. The letter was reportedly intercepted and signed by Iman Shumpert himself. This suggests that the two men are now sharing legal counsel and are preparing to file a joint racketeering and defamation lawsuit against her. The world is waiting with bated breath. Will Teyana Taylor be the first actress to win an Oscar and then immediately go to jail for criminal contempt? Or is she already planning her most explosive IG live yet to try and gaslight the world one last time? The clock is ticking, and the worst woman label is sticking harder than she ever imagined. You better stay right where you are, because the video evidence is rumored to drop in the next hour, and it will change the face of Hollywood forever. This story is moving faster than a speeding bullet, and if you blink, you're going to miss the most explosive update yet. This is the kind of high-stakes, real-life drama that changes the culture, and you need to be part of the conversation before the mainstream media tries to sanitize it. Do not let them control the narrative. You need to hit that like button right now to show the world you want the truth, not the PR packaged lies. If you aren't subscribed with notifications turned on, you are literally leaving yourself in the dark while the biggest celebrity scandal of the decade unfolds in real time. We are the only ones with the guts to name names and show the receipts. Comment below immediately. Are you Team Iman, Team Aaron, or do you think Teyanna is just playing the game better than everyone else? Your opinion matters, and the community is waiting to hear your take on this absolute madness. Subscribe now, or you'll be the last to know when the next bombshell drops, and trust me, it's coming sooner than you think. Would you like me to track down the final receipt, video, and notify you the second it leaks online? This story is moving faster than a speeding bullet, and if you blink, you are going to miss the most explosive update yet. This is the kind of high-stakes, real-life drama that changes the culture, and you need to be part of the conversation before the mainstream media tries to sanitize it. Do not let them control the narrative. You need to hit that like button right now to show the world you want the truth, not the PR packaged lies. If you aren't subscribed with notifications turned on, you are literally leaving yourself in the dark while the biggest celebrity scandal of the decade unfolds in real time. We are the only ones with the guts to name names and show the receipts. Every second you wait is a second someone else is getting the real story while you're stuck with the fluff. The industry is shaking, and the final receipt video is rumored to drop at any moment. If you aren't part of this community, you'll be the last to know. Comment below immediately. Are you Team Iman, Team Aaron, or do you think Teyanna is just playing the game better than everyone else? Your opinion matters, and the community is waiting to hear your take on this absolute madness. Subscribe now and join the inner circle, or risk missing the reveal that will change how we see Hollywood forever. Trust me, you do not want to be the only one who didn't see this coming. Would you like me to track down the final receipt, video, and notify you the second it leaks online?